Hapao, Hungduan, Ifugao, home to these majestic and enduring clusters of stone-walled rice terraces that are sprawled like a spiderweb as it ascends the steep slopes. Inscribed by UNESCO as one of the 5 cultural heritages in Ifugao, these Ifugao rice terraces epitomize the absolute blending of the physical, socio-cultural, economic, religious, and political environment. Indeed, it is a living cultural landscape of unparalleled beauty. The history of the Terraces is intertwined with that of its people, their culture, and their traditional practices. In today's episode, let me take you to my hometown and witness the enactment of the Punnuk festival that concludes the agricultural cycle in the community. The Punnuk game of tug-of-war is the final activity in the Hu'ua ritual. Hu'ua is a post-harvest ritual in gratitude of the gods Ad-Daya, Ad-Ragud, Ad-Darom, Ad-Bago, Yahdi, Ad-Kabunyan, and also to the generations of ancestors for the abundant yield and for the legacy that were passed on to the generation of today. A day before the Punnuk event, the Baki and the Inum are performed on the ground floor of the house of the Dumupag. A Dumupag is a chosen leader of all agricultural activity in the community, who owns extensive stone-walled rice terraces which yielded a harvest of plenty or bountiful harvest. In these rituals, few heads of chickens or a pig are sacrificed. Upon the announcement of the Mumbaki that the bile of the sacrificed animals are good, then they may roll the barrel filled with rice wine, especially prepared by the Dumupag for everyone present to get a booze. At exactly 9 o'clock in the morning, 3 participating barangays march towards the elevated embankment of the river. Let's go to the tail of the tape. From the blue corner, occupying the northwestern boundary of Hapao River is Barangay Nunggulunan, with an elevation of less than 6,000 feet above sea level, with a population of less than 500 as of 2020 census. It is comprised of 35 sitios and also home to high stone-walled terraces. And from the red corner, coming from the southwestern boundary is Barangay Baang, home to less than 1,000 population as of 2020 census, with an elevation of 5,300 feet above sea level. Barangay Baang is composed of 45 sitios, respectively, and also home to beautiful rice terraces that follow the contours of the mountains. And from the purple corner is Hapao community, occupying the eastern boundary of the river, with a population of more than 2,000 as of 2020 census, with an elevation of 3,300 feet above sea level. Hapao is composed of 61 sitios and also home to awe-inspiring stone-walled terraces. Men, women, and children from these barangays, dressed in traditional attire, do their cheerful chants, friendly taunts, while waving their dongla and pakid as they march towards the embankment of the river. The Nunhukupana, or the point of convergence of the streams of the Hapao River that serves as natural boundary amongst 3 barangays, is also the site where the Punnuk or tug-of-war happens. Before the main event happens, one member of each team delivers the gopa, or an impromptu well wishes and prayers to the gods for a smooth turn of events. The tug-of-war is done using a pakid or a sapling from an atoba tree, usually a 5-meter long, hooked, sturdy tree. Each pakid from the opposing team should be firmly hitched together before the tagging commences. Able-bodied men and women participated in the tagging. The children also did their tagging at the shallow part of the river. Plus, some visitors for today's event did their fair share of experience of tagging. It was a community activity after all. Another game played in the water was the bultung or wrestling. If you love to throw your weight around, then this game is for you. And the other one was holding your breath while dipped in the river. Whoever stays the longest wins. If you want to see the white light for a bit, then join this. This auntie got overwhelmed and was swept away by the current, but all was good. She managed to just laugh about it. Because that's life. We get swept off our feet, lose our footing and stumble down, and then slapped by a chair on the face, but still, we are always able to stand our ground, then go on again. There are few taboos and other observances being strictly adhered to during the duration of the ritual. People in the community have been accustomed to all of this since time immemorial. Also part of the Punnuk is the throwing of the kinaag in the river. Kinaag is a figure made of rice stalks bundled tightly using a strong rattan twine. These figures resemble a monkey or a monitor lizard, and then embellished with dongla, a bright red plant that is believed to be pleasing to the gods. Together with the kinaag being washed away are also bad luck, bad vibes, bad trip, or anything that is bad. Another main event is the hamul or the community eating. There's no special menu served, but being together as a community makes all the difference. The rice terraces of the Cordilleras are one of the few monuments of the Philippines that show no evidence of having been influenced by colonial cultures. Owing to the difficult terrain, the Cordillera tribes are among the few peoples of the Philippines who have been successfully shunned foreign domination and have preserved their authentic tribal culture throughout the millennia.